I mean, I know Donald Trump is dumb as shit. But come on. Does this motherfucker think that they put the real Declaration of Independence in his office? Does he really believe this?
I just woke up, threw this hat on, so that I could show you this video. We continually say how incredibly stupid the man in the White House is. And there's no denying it. Any one of his supporters who tries to deny it is literally just lying to themselves, and they know that. Laura Ingraham went to the White House to get a tour. Here's a clip from that tour.
Independence. Wow. And they ask that this be done. It's never been up. It's been in the vaults for many, many decades. And they said, we have to do something like drapes or something because the light eventually affects it. And it's very cool. Oh my gosh. Isn't that great? Just went up yesterday. Wow. Think Joe Biden would do?
The National Archives delivered the Declaration of Independence to the White House at the president's request. It's displayed in the Oval Office where it will be carefully protected and preserved, said Caroline Leavitt. What? What are the chances that the entirety of his inner circle really thinks that that's the Declaration of Independence? Clearly Trump thinks it is. And Laura Ingraham thinks it is because she put that shit all over the fucking national news, right? And she's like, wow. You gotta put a curtain over it to protect it from the sunlight because you don't want to damage the Declaration of Independence. He probably demanded that the Declaration be brought to the White House, even though it is carefully preserved in the National Archives, still encased in bulletproof, bomb-proof, fireproof, untouchable glass, because if you touch it with human hands, it could disintegrate. It is so fragile. In fact, here's what it actually looks like. See this? You can't even read the document because it is so faded and worn from more than 230 years of our democracy being intact. You might as well shred it at this point with the man in the White House. Now, you could shred this, just put the fucker up on the wall. Who cares at this point? But no, the one that he is displaying as the actual Declaration of Independence is still in the National Archives and cannot be moved or hung on a fucking wall behind a cheap-ass curtain. I'd really like to hear from MAGA about how the one on his wall is really the real one. Please come tell me. I need you to tell me that. And I would be remiss to not address his last statement of, do you think Joe Biden would do that? Because he hates America. No, Joe Biden is not stupid enough to not know what the real Declaration of Independence looks like or where it's at, or that it cannot be touched by human hands. No, Joe Biden would not do that because he's not as fucking dumb as you moronic imbecile.
He thinks they hung the Declaration of Independence in the Oval Office. He thinks he has, let me just fucking make sure that we understand this. He thinks he has the real Declaration of Independence hanging behind a fucking curtain in the fucking Oval Office. This man isn't smart enough to be allowed to breed, let alone run the fucking free world. He thinks that the real Declaration of Independence is in the fucking White House Oval Office. That's how fucking stupid this man is. And if you voted for him, you're that fucking stupid too.